How long have you worked here at the MCC down here, or MCC in general? Just tell us a little about your past.
Yeah, so I think this January I'm coming up to 8 years at the MCC. So I did a couple years at the Albert Ground, and then this will be about 5 years down here at Beaumaris now.
Yeah, right.
And then I started off at Box Hill Golf Course doing my apprenticeship there for a couple of years. Then I did a couple of years at Head Stadium, and then went to England for 6 months, worked and played cricket over there, and then came back and did some wickets for myself, and then been at the MCC ever since. So.
Yeah, right. And you mentioned the Albert and the MCG. What facilities do the MCC look after all around Victoria or Melbourne?
Yeah, so we've got obviously here where we are now, and we've got the Albert Ground, we've got 2 bowls clubs and the MCG.
Yep.
And then there's some facilities that we sort of are in control of around tennis and lacrosse, and there's many other. We've got a synthetic court here, but we have many teams, and MCC are everywhere.
Yeah. It's sort of not everyone knows that, so that's why I asked, I guess. And what would be the total number of ground staff or turf manager style crew that work with the whole venue at the MCC?
Yeah, I think we're around 15. We've got about 8 at the MCG, 3 full-time here, 1 summer casual. The Albert Ground are the same, 3 full-time, 1 summer casual, and 2 at the Bowls Club. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's about 15 or 16.
And you mentioned there England, you sort of went over to England for a little bit to work. Where did you work and who did you play for? And if you've got any stories about that, I'd love to hear.
I did the wicket at Disley and played cricket at Disley, and worked at Hazel Grove Golf Club.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
So that was interesting. I went over there and I actually didn't have a job or anything. The club sort of lied to me. We had this for you, we got this for you, we got that for you, and actually got there and they had nothing for me. So I had to pave my own way basically, but it was a really good experience. Like they do it differently over there. It's a different clay, so that was different. It can rain and you still play cricket, and the clay doesn't get overly wet, so it's definitely a different way of rolling out wickets.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. And then just at the golf course every day was different as well, like different grasses, different weather conditions. So yeah, you're always learning over there, and I worked with a good bunch of blokes. So
yeah, good. And how was your cricket over there, mate? Did you go well, or did you any success?
It was successful in the end, but I think my first 7 or 8 games I didn't get over 10, and then after I got used to the wickets, I got a couple of hundreds and a fair few runs after that. But the first half of the season, I couldn't get it right.
Couldn't work it out, yeah. So when you say that, just getting used to it, what? Just sort of slower, like more bounce? What was it sort of?
Low and slow, and a lot of old guys just lobbing it up on the spot, swinging it around corners. So you had to make your own pace, and a lot of those guys over there, they just slog it. They hit it straight and hard, and us Aussies are trying to noodle it around, and we can't do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so does that lead into a little bit of the Bazball type approach to cricket, where they do need to really sort of generate runs?
Yeah, their wickets are a lot flatter and slower, but they do get the swing, where over here we probably don't get the swing, but we get a bit more harder and faster bounce than over there.
Good. So you've obviously worked around in the industry for a fair while. What are some of the best places you've worked at and sort of highlights in your career? Is there anything you could talk about?
Being part of Head Stadium, doing many stuff there, all the events there, and then now being part of MCC and MCG, the amount of different events we do, like we've got the NFL coming up, and you got ACDC there coming up. There's just something happening all the time, so it's always keeps you on your toes and keeps us interested, that's for sure.
Good. And then any characters you've worked with or come across that you sort of highlights of your colleague career?
Everyone's a character in the turf industry pretty much. No, I can't, not off the top of my head, but there's definitely a few.
Yep. And where did you do your training? Where did you do your trade school and things like that?
I went to Holmes Glen.
Yep. Yeah. Beautiful. Yep. There'll be some characters with the teachers there, I'm sure.
Yeah, there was for sure. There's a few of them now. I don't think they remember me. I must have been a good kid though, at trade school.
Very good. So is there anything else like around the facilities or career that you'd like to talk about, or tell us about sort of, things that you sort of enjoy doing in the industry?
I think it's a great industry to work in. It's very enjoyable working on the sports fields when you've got a passion for sport, and especially cricket, being able to be part of the MCC and the MCG and help roll out wickets and be part of the AFL and all those aspects, you know, really gives you a boost and keeps you going, and you know, keeps you aspiring to be the best and do the best.
Yeah, so look, really appreciate you having us out here today, Josh. Thanks so much for your time, mate. And yeah, all the best with the ground and the recovery and the rest of summer for you. So thank you.
No worries, thank you. And yeah, it's great to have you guys out here. You did a great job last year and doing another good job this year. So really excited to have you on board with us and doing some work.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.